Everything falls into place. The minute you leave and give me space. I wanna know how it feels to live and let go without being put in my place. I'ma just dive right into the wild side, and I'ma ride the wave until I die. Until I die. My skin is cold, as is my heart. I'm falling apart with a smile. My bridges are burning, I'm holding the match. I'm ready to fall, will you catch?
So what's my background on working out? So I've been working out since I was in about high school, sophomore year. I would say it's been about 6-7 years now since I've been working out. I did have one off year though. That was like 2 years ago, but yeah. So the reason why I got into working out was because I used to play sports in high school. I was playing tennis, and then I just want to hit some harder serves, man. Like I'm trying to make it go like 100 miles per hour. So
pressure on Roddick right here. There's a huge. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's a first. That is some great stuff.
I was like, shoot, how do I make it? Plus I was getting tennis elbow too. So what tennis elbow is basically like you stressing out your elbows a lot because you don't have the muscles, and then it eventually starts hurting and aching. That's the reason why I started working out. So after I started working out a lot more, I didn't get tennis elbow anymore, and then it kind of improved my tennis, but not really. I just had some bad technique, but that's a totally different thing. But yeah, so I got into working out because I wanted to just do some better tennis serves. Pretty simple. And some of my goals for working out is just to look more fit, to get bulkier. It depends. It really, for me, it depends on the season. Like summer, I just want to get bulkier, looking more ripped, toned, you know. And then for the winter, it's just whatever. I was just trying to get more calories. But yeah.
All right, guys. My background on working out. All right, little funny story. Back then, if I didn't I actually snuck into a gym. If I didn't snuck into that gym, I think I would never start working out. To be honest with you guys. Okay. So yeah, one time I snuck into a gym, right? And then I just started working out, like just for fun. I didn't have no idea what I was doing. I was just lifting weight. Like, you know, my main thing was when I snuck into the gym, I went straight to the bench press. And funny story, man, I put a 25 on each side, and I was struggling. And then the bar tilted over, and everybody stared at me. I was like, oh shit. And then, man, but it's fun times though, fun times. But that's how I got into like working out and, you know, learning about fitness, your physique and your macronutrients and all that come into play. And how long I've been working out. So I've been working out for like 2 years, right? But the first year was just like, what the hell am I doing? Like just working out just for fun, eating whatever. But the second year after that, that's when I kind of like, you know, get the idea of it, learn from other people, incorporating different workout into my workout, learning, playing with like the machines, the weight, the sets, the reps, all of that. And how long I've become how long I'm a fitness personal trainer. Well, I've been training on the side, like my friends and stuff. Like back then when we just started working out, I've been training them on the side just for fun, right? But as a actual personal trainer, I've been a trainer for like, I would probably say about 8 to 9 months, almost a year. And yeah, that's how all my fitness journey started coming in. All that one moment, man, sneaking into that gym. Don't tell Urban Fitness Connection. My goals for training right now is, you know, just trying to maintain my my body weight. I'm standing at 138 to 140. Maybe by the end of summer, probably get up to like 145. Like increase a little bit of mass, you know, here and there. But right now, I'm just trying to maintain and just try to stay shredded as I can. That's pretty much it, man.
So how to lose belly fat fast? The best way to lose it fast is to proper diet, proper exercise. I would do a lot of ab exercises just to target the fat. When I was working out to lose my belly fat, I would do ab exercises every single day when I worked out. And I just try to change it up every day. You could have different ab exercise every single day. It doesn't really hurt to do one every day, or you can just have a day dedicated to doing ab workout. It's really up to you, but dieting would be the most important thing when trying to lose your belly fat, because if you're eating a bunch of fatty food, it's not going to go down. You'll just pretty much cancel it out. So yeah. All right.
A question a lot of people ask is how to lose belly fat, right? Okay, so my main thing on losing belly fat is, you know, it's mostly coming from cardio and diet. 90% of your abs and your obliques and stuff, love handles and all that comes from the kitchen and cardio, you know. For me, to lose belly fat, I try to recommend, like, you know, 3 to 4 times cardio a week to like maintain your fat level with your diet. And my main priority on losing belly fat is, you know, cardio and diet. For me, everybody have a different type of body type, and it's harder for people to lose belly fat. So it just depends on how you do it and how you work around with it. So let's say you're eating right. It has to be balanced out. You can't just like eat strictly like, you know, like no carbs or like no proteins, but like, so on my opinion of losing belly fat, right, it's mostly from cardio and dieting. To me, when you eat right and you balance your cardio out right, that's when your abs start to come out. It doesn't matter on the ab workout that you do, because no matter what type of ab workout you do, and if your cardio and diet is like shitty, it doesn't add up, you know. So you got to balance those three things out: cardio, diet, and your core workouts to maintain a balanced belly fat that you want to desire. So let's say, for example, right, let's say you do 100 crunches every day, but if you don't do no type of cardio, it doesn't add up. So your stomach fat, it will still be there. So my main thing is just balancing those 3 things out, and yep.
All right, so the foods that I would eat, or when I was training to lower my belly fat, I would eat a lot of chicken and just a lot of vegetables in general. I wouldn't eat much else. It was very plain, very boring food. If you don't like eating the same food over and over, I think this is really hard. This is one of the most challenging part, is just dieting properly. Like, if you're eating food with high fat, I think, no, but me personally, now I include a cheat day, so I can just like have a carb load. But it's just really hard to diet properly if you're trying to like just lose as much belly fat as possible in a short period of time. You have to have really strong discipline. You just gotta really want it. But so chicken, salmon, just pretty much diet food. Chicken, salmon, spinach, tomatoes, those are pretty good. So you just want high protein, low fat, or no fat at all if possible. But yeah, that's some things I would eat. Oatmeal too. Oatmeal really helps, high in wheat, really low fat, high in protein. So that's a good one too, but that's about what I would eat.
So there's a lot of food out there that can really help. But my main thing on the type of food that really flatten the belly is sticking with low carb sometime. There's a lot of stuff, there's a lot of food that goes around, that goes into play with that belly fat area. Like a lot of people, you know, it's so hard for them to lose belly fat no matter what they do. So my main thing to what type of food to eat is like, you know, stick to the basic. Don't overthink, don't overwork yourself, you know. Just in the morning, just be in a calorie deficit. Calorie deficit meaning like, you know, eating less calories that you usually eat in a day on a daily basis. So let's say on a day, right, you used to eat like 2,500 calories. Let's cut that to like 500, 700 calories in a day. So you're putting yourself in a calorie deficit, right? And that will also target your belly fat loss. And and try to like detox your immune system, like rinse it out, cleanse it out, like, you know, in the morning time before you wake up, drink like warm water with lemon, just to like, you know, cleanse out your immune system. And it's also good for your health also. But the type of food that, you know, comes into play is like, you know, with rice, try to stick with brown rice, or like, you know, brown rice, grilled chicken, oatmeals, a lot of fruits, a lot of vegetables, and just drink a lot of water and just do cardio as well.
So I don't really have much experience with keto. I never personally tried it. From what I researched, it looks really good. And so pretty much keto is when you're eating foods with more fats. As surprising as it sounds, like I thought the aim was to reduce fat, not eat more fats. So when I first heard about it, I was pretty surprised. But so it was something around like 70% fat, 15% proteins, and you want as little calorie as possible. You just want high fat content. So what it's supposed to do is it's supposed to put you in this ketogenic state. I believe that was the term, but I'll put it in if it's wrong. But yeah, it's supposed to put you in the state where you're constantly burning body fat, right? And so this way, it's supposed to help you maintain or even lose fat, but it's not ideal if you're trying to build muscle though, because there's better plans for that. It's more efficient for other plans, but it's mainly targeting fat. That's what the purpose of it is. What do I think of keto though? Keto diet? I really can't say, but fasting I have more opinion on because that's something I've done before. I reduced my calories by a lot. So fasting, I think it's really efficient for what it does, but then you feel really low on energy, especially if you're not used to it. It takes a lot of practice to get into, because what I would, or for the past year before I really started eating more cleaner, I would fast in the morning. So I would wake up at around 8, go to work for until like 1 or 2, and then hit the gym, pretty much eat nothing during that time period, just drink water, that's all. And yeah, so that was pretty much me fasting. So I would get in probably about 1,500 calories a day, maybe even a lot less than that. It depends on what I ate for that day. But I think it really helped me a lot on losing fat, because I was super fat like about 1.5 years ago, until I started working out hardcore, you know. But I think that if you use the plans appropriately, you can get the results that you like, and you can. But you can't really use it combined though. I wouldn't recommend that, because you gotta focus on one plan or the other. It's pretty clear cut, you know, on what your body's trying to do. Because if you try to jump it all over the place, your body can't adjust to what it needs to. But yeah, that's my opinion. But which is better? I don't know. I don't really know, since I only tried once, so yeah. And some drawbacks to fasting is that you're really low on energy. Especially in the first month or so, you feel really hungry all the time. Your stomach's always growling. You get kind of tired, maybe even moody possibly. But yeah, that's just the basic drawbacks of fasting. And then from what I researched too on keto, it has pretty similar drawbacks at the beginning of the month, or at the beginning of the month when you first start the diet plan. You get really tired and exhausted until your body adjusts to it.
In my opinion, any diet plan is everybody has a different diet plan, you know, because everybody has a different body reaction, body type. But the keto diet is a high healthy fat with very minimum carbs. And for that reason is, for a keto diet, all you're doing is consuming healthy fats, right? And with that low carb energy, I mean with that such of a source of a low carb, it makes you burn more fats. Cause for carbs, right? Carbs is helping you produce energy. And that's kind of like the down part of the keto diet, is that you have to be very low carb, which is you're gonna consume very low energy, but those high healthy fats can come into play too, and use those as energy as for your workouts and stuff. And for fasting, there's fasting and keto is kind of different. So for fasting, right, is where you kind of like, you know, kind of not eat a lot of food or consume a lot of calories into your body, because fasting is mainly for like, you know, kind of easing down on the food and just kind of mostly drinking like you know, water or smoothies and stuff, just kind of bloated, like kind of let your bloat kind of goes away and kind of, you know, kind of detox your immune system and trying to just refresh it. And for fasting, it's like fasting is like, it's the main type of diet. If you're trying to lose weight like really quick, fasting is like a really good diet for you to like get on, to lose the amount of weight that you want to lose. So for the both drawbacks, you know, for those type of diets, it's like you're gonna be really hungry at some points. That's the main thing. Just like you're just gonna be hungry and you're gonna be low on energy. But you just gotta push through it, man.
So what this means, this question, I would say is generalized to do those vibrating belt, electric belt, any type of ab belt work. I would say no. Just because it stimulates your abdomen doesn't mean it actually works, because it's just pretty much just shaking it. You can do that on your own, man.
Yeah.
So come on, like it feels like it works, yeah, but it doesn't really, because you're not actually doing anything. And plus, if you're just doing that every single day, I guess it just makes your belly kind of, I don't know. I don't really know how to describe it. I never personally used it because I always thought it was like BS. It was just crap. So, do they work? No.
All right, man. So, question about electric belt to lose belly fat. In my opinion on that, man, is I feel like those are like just straight up BS, man. Like, to be honest with you guys, like, you know, to maintain or to get abs, I feel like it's just all in the cardio and in the diet. But to those belts, you know, I mean, it may feel good, like when your abs are sore, like a little massage, a little shaky, you know, like, but I feel like for those, it doesn't really help you lose abs, but it sure does feel good. Like, you know, when you put it on and when your core is like sore, it gives you that little bit of a like soreness relief, like a little massage, you know, here and there on your abs and your obliques and stuff. But yeah, but the answer to that, man, like I feel like electric belly does not help you lose belly fat.